Live from wherever it should have been. Welcome to the show. I'm J. Steve.
Hey, hi, how you doing?
And I got a new mic. So if you hear any background noises, just ignore them.
It's got a new mic.
All right.
Did you actually...
Now, let's get to the preview. Brought to me up to Han Dragon Ball Super. Goku tries to find Android 17 and distrusts the tournament causes the gods of each universe to bicker amongst themselves. Han judges Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. So the Requiem Gwendolyn plays part 1 on Assassination Classroom. A new foreign language teacher comes to E3E with some major ulterior motives, amongst other things. Will she get any closer to killing Kuroro Sensei? And Black Clover. The Lion Awakens. On Fire Force. Leaked. Determines that the White Clad may be based in the underground area known as the Nether. On Naruto Shippuden. Prologue of Road to Ninja. And on Samurai Jack, well, you know what. So, that's your Tadapi review. And now to Steve for the rest of the show.
Okay, give me a few seconds. I gotta turn down the TV here so we can continue here. So I shall be shouting. And here we go again.
The current president, Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia, died in February of that year.
It won't be long, folks. Stay with me here. All right, now we got that done. Everybody is happy and content in the house. So, let's get over to what I love to do, which is pro wrestling. Put the earphones on, and let's get to it. I enjoyed the race today, so... There we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, folks, it is time for pro wrestling. I am here, you are there, and let's get to it from Wrestling Inc. And there was some backstage news on McMahon forgetting about Bianca Belair and Peyton Royce for WWE Raw, although Asuka is expected to defend her Raw Women's Championship against Zelina Vega at the upcoming WWE Clash of Champions pay-per-view on September 27th. The original plan was for her to face Shayna Baszler, according to the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter. And remember, take what Wrestling Observer says with a grain of iodized salt. However, those plans changed once Baszler and Nia Jax won the women's tag team titles from Bayley and Sasha Banks. Natalya was also considered, as her pairing with Lana was a way to push her towards a title shot, but that also looks to have been dropped. On a related note, Bianca Belair and Peyton Royce were both in line for pushes, but old Vinnie McNugget apparently forgot about Belair, and despite breaking up the Iconics to give Royce a singles push, both were left off Raw this week. Belair did wrestle on this week's main event. As noted earlier, McMahon was reportedly high on both Royce and Belair and raved about how the two are single stars during a recent call with the WWE creative team. While we're on the subject of WWE, let's go to the ratings boogaloo and see who indeed won last week's taped Dynamite or live NXT. AEW ranked 55th in viewership, while NXT ranked 65th in viewership. AEW drew a .34 rating in the cherished 1849 demographic, while NXT drew a .18 in the same demo. Last week's AEW show drew a 0.37 rating, while the NXT episode drew a 0.22. So what does this all mean? What does this mean? Simple. Ladies and gentlemen, this means
that now I have the ability to make ASMR videos.
Aha. Wednesday's Dynamite episode, 886,000 viewers. Topping the 689,000 garnered by NXT on the USA Network by 28.6%, according to Showbuzz Daily. They ranked number 3 in the cable. AEW ranked number 3 in the cable top 150. NXT ranked number 31 in the top 150 for that lovely 1849 group. AEW ranked 55th in viewership, while NXT ranked 65th. Now, this one is going to be grist for the grill. Hello there. Let's get one more. Let's go through one more hump, please. Thank you very much. To the beginning, whilst you hear the spectacularness of the brain. Okay, by the way, AEW has filed a new trademark. Whom will that trademark be? Blood Brothers. That's right. According to F4 Online, F4Online.com.
Because there isn't enough blading in AEW.
Ah, yes. The following news description for Blood Brothers was filed on September 15th with the United States Patent and Trademark Office by attorney Bradley M. Story. International Class 041, entertainment in the nature of wrestling contests and entertainment services, namely wrestling exhibits and performances by pro wrestlers, providing wrestling news and information via a global computer network, providing information in the fields of sports and entertainment via an online community portal, providing a website in the field of sports and entertainment information, fan club services, namely organizing and staging events with wrestling fan club members. I almost made it. As noted earlier this week, AEW stars Miro and Chris Jericho recently filed for trademarks. Miro filed to trademark his in-ring name on September 13th, and Jericho filed to trademark Million Viewer Man and Clint Bobsky on September 14th. Million Viewer Man? Really? Does Ted DiBiase... Oh, no, he was $1 million man. Jericho would be the million, ratings man. Ay. Oh, there's a little controversy. By the way, they did say a big name was former champion was going to return to WWE TV. However, that has been denied by the subject of that rumor.
Which, of course, means it's going to happen.
Yep, so welcome back, Melina.
Can she still do the splits?
Oh, God, yes. Now that she has been single, those splits are more and more daring. If you recall.
I know
as we all know. Yes.
I know you would be the one to know if she can still do splits.
All I'm going to say is NWA power.
I know how you look at those profiles of those females.
I am a man. What can I say? I am man. I am a man. What can I say?
I am a man. You are a Baxley.
Yes, that is right.
I love you.
Yes. Anyway, folks, Thunder Rosa. Oh, everybody is talking about Ivelisse not doing the job. But from what I saw, that match with Thunder Rosa was primo. And now, apparently, Thunder Rosa and the other folks, like Ivelisse, among others, who do their thing for the NWA, they love this exchange au talent. They think there should be more exchanges like that more often. I tend to agree. I mean, Thunder Rosa, from days of NWA Power, taped over at the Georgia Public Broadcasting.
I'm sorry, you mean NWA Power.
She has done good. Okay. And the ladies division of AEW is starting to shape up rather nicely.
With people,
Speaking of things,
with people who aren't technically AEW workers. Figured that one out.
True. Yes. Bruce Pritchard, remember him? Well, on his Something to Wrestle With show on YouTube, he recently spoke about WWE's main roster shows, Raw and SmackDown. Pritchard mentioned the USA Network regretted allowing the WWE to move their flagship program to Spike in the early 2000s. First of all, I think it turned out all right, Pritchard said. Second of all, you have to understand the overall scope of things and understand that when you look at things with tunnel vision, you only see one thing. And when you're looking at things through a skewed view, like most so-called journalists or gossip writers do, they look for what the juicier story is, and they choose to overlook that this was a deal with NBC Universal and the overall scope of being involved with Universal and NBC and all of its partners back home where they understood us on USA Network. USA Network regretted that we left and that we went to Spike. It was a time of coming home, and it was a time of working together again. But also it was a time of saying, hey, look, we're not just looking at the USA Network, we're looking at NBC Universal as a whole and the different partnerships that we have and how we can utilize those and go through and the doors that opened up not just from one little USA Network in Monday Night Raw, across the board with theme parks, which we did partnerships with the Universal theme parks and did different things, but it was a good synergy. It was a good marriage. It was a lot more than, again, when you're able to go back and you're able to have 20/20 hindsight and read that and you read Vince's thoughts on it, again, I think that tells you where he comes from with things that he writes and says in his grasp of reality or lack thereof. Pritchard then shared his thoughts and insights on challenges that came with moving SmackDown to Friday nights, saying it's especially challenging in the summer months. I think if you had your choice, I'm not sure if Friday night would be your first or second choice some nights of the week to put a live television show on. So yeah, it's challenging. It's definitely challenging when you get into the summer and nice weather. People are staying out more and going out more, so it's challenging to say the least. However, you got to do what the networks want you to do, and you need to make moves that align with your network, and sometimes they are looking at you to be able to fill that void and hopefully bring an audience that wouldn't necessarily normally be watching television on a Friday night to that night of the week to watch TV. Ooh. Not bad. Not bad, but I gotta check something. I gotta find out who owned USA Network when they moved Raw to Spike. I gotta find out who did.
Good question.
We'll have the answer on tomorrow's Last Call Cafe, by the way. We shall have that.
Where we'll dig into it, yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Hall
of Famer, WWE.
Just to note the microphone, yeah.
WWE Hall of Famer Alundra Blaze, Medusa Michelli, tries to break the internet in a new revealing photo.
Oh.
Yes, the former 3-time women's champion writes, well, damn, everybody's posting these hot-ass pictures of themselves, and they look amazing. I don't think an almost 60-year-old could break the internet, but let's give it a try. Excuse me, let's talk about these curlers.
Is she only wearing a MAGA hat?
Holy hemostat! Well, to describe the picture, she's in curlers. She's got about 4 tattoos. In the photo, she is a side photo. Arm, of course, right arm, of course, blocking what part of the female breast there is to block. You ain't see nothing there. She's got on somewhat of bikini underwear that does not cover her one tattoo on her right buttocks that says, I am that damn good.
Well, you got to be pretty confident to get a tattoo of that.
Mm-hmm. Blaze recently called out WWE for their use of women as exotic dancers on the debut segment of Raw Underground. Blaze stated, so, we're bringing back half-naked women in the same breath of promoting the evolution and equality of women. Yes, this is entertainment. Yes, this is a skit. Yes, this is acting. Yes, these are wrestlers. Why resort to women sexually dancing, opening a show? Why not men in Speedos? Because me and Jay didn't sign up for it.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed.
I thought you and I, we would, well, since they got women dancers, I thought you, me, Matt, and a couple of others would do our homage to Chris Farley dancing with the Chippendales.
Yeah, just give me a couple cheeseburgers and I can do that.
Okay, waiter, a couple of cheeseburgers. Anyway, former producer Lance
I'm not turning. Well, this isn't a video podcast, so we can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Former producer Lance Stormbeck blazed up by writing, I agree with your point completely. I will pop huge tonight, though, if they do a woman's underground and have 3 Chippendale-type dancers. If you're going to do eye candy, at least do it for everyone equally. Or equality, as it's called. Hashtag equality. Okay, if we do a video podcast, I'd say let's send a rehearsal to a rehearsal of our volunteering to be the male dancers for WWE Raw Underground. They'd have to pay us a whole hell of a lot of money for that.
Just make sure just make sure you take your shirt off.
Oh, yeah. Tilt. Speaking of
wouldn't be the first
people,
time.
Yeah, wouldn't be the last either. Anyway, to celebrate the 700th episode of the Talk is Jericho podcast, Chris Jericho reunited with Carl Anderson, Doc Gallows, and Rocky Romero of the Talk and Shop podcast to hang out and tell stories of their crazy adventures. Their conversation eventually got into the Wednesday night. I'm not going to call it a war. I'm going to call it a slam dance. And Gallows congratulated Jericho and AEW for hitting 1 million in the ratings. Jericho then talked about his new nickname, the Million Viewer Man, and referenced Talkin' Shop's whiskey that will come out by joking that a Million Viewer Man vodka could come out. I know a little bit of the bubbly is getting a lot of fan base. If they come out with a Million Viewer Man vodka, you and I, we're going to order that. Yeah. This isn't a burial to anybody, but how about the fact that you guys are kicking so much ass? You're hitting over 1 million viewers on TV now that the other show is not on the same night now, Gallows remarked. Is that a big Horowitz to the back, or is that a, hey, this is awesome and wrestling's great? My segment was the highest drawing segment all year on any Wednesday, Jericho noticed. And I'm going to start calling myself the Million Viewer Man. Let's make t-shirts, bandanas. Stay tuned for a Million Viewer Man vodka coming out next week.
Oh, brother.
And with that, we're gonna pass that up and get you over to the man has an ego the size of Jimmy Kimmel's you know what. Anyway, as you know, folks,
I thought we weren't
tomorrow,
talking politics.
Hey-oh.
Got him.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have predictions for the Primetime Emmys. Let's find out what the predictions are. And by the way, I don't know about you, but I am DVRing the Emmys because I want to see if the internet falls apart, as some have said it will.
I want to see you fall apart.
Because, I mean, over 180 cameras, and they say...
well, I mean, 90% of those are just going to be webcams, I'm sure.
Yeah. And, of course, Wi-Fi will be abundant, so...
Well,
I'm
just
thinking,
thinking most of it's going to be from the people's homes, from what I can understand, so...
Okay, here we go with El Predicciones.
I mean, hold on. Before we get to the predictions,
yes, sir.
Did you see the ACMs on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Where
they were pretty good.
Where they just sent a bunch of country people to different empty venues for no reason? Like,
yeah.
Why send them out to the empty venues? Can't you just do it at their homes? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that
just didn't make any sense.
The only person that I think is, I was about to say the only person that's going to be at an empty venue is Jimmy Kimmel.
Right, which I guess makes sense since isn't he starting to do his show again tomorrow in the studio? Or not tomorrow, the day after the awards. You know what I'm saying.
Oh, yes.
So,
okay.
I guess it makes sense for him since he's already going to be in an empty arena for most of his week, for however long. But for the ACMs, I just don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Especially when you give out the award and you have the people there at the place where they're announcing it, so it's like, gee, I wonder who won. I wonder if they knew this in April and just didn't change it. And so they were able to plan it all. You know what I'm... Yeah, anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Predictions.
Ah, yes!
I predict we will not win an Emmy.
I will signal that as well. And we will give you one blessed event from Hollywood. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner for Guest Actor in a Comedy Series Emmy win was, you gotta believe, he's back and better than ever, Eddie Murphy, for his appearance on Saturday Night Live, his hosting on SNL. So, not bad at all. Okay, let's get to the...
Oh, and congratulations to Rick and Morty for winning Most Outstanding Animated Program.
That's right. We give them blessing, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
And
go ahead.
And no thanks to Forky Ask a Question for winning the Most Outstanding Short Form Animated Program over Steven Universe Future Fragments. You stole it from us, you little spork.
Ooh.
You stole it
and
from us.
Orf. Ooh, and Orf.
My face is stuck.
And by the way, yes.
My face is stuck in a position it's not supposed to be in. I wish I could show you.
Oh. One day this will be a video.
Anyways, predictions.
Okay. Yes. Let's go for Das Predicciones of the 72nd Emmy Awards. Duly spaced, ladies and gentlemen. Duly spaced. If we got it, and we do. All right. How you doing? Okay. Here we go. Predictions. Let's see. We've got the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Schitt's Creek. The Good Place. What We Do in the Shadows could win. Yeah. Yeah. Insecure, Dead to Me, Curb Your Enthusiasm, The Kaminsky Method. What are they doing? This. Okay, can we get all? Well, that's comedy series. Let's quickly go to the comedy actresses. Catherine O'Hara should win. Rachel Bronson, Christina Applegate, Issa Rae, Linda Cardellini, and Tracy Ellis Ross should win as well, my friends. As thank you. As comedy actress, yay. Comedy actor. Okay, let's give you the comedy actor. Eugene Levy, Schitt's Creek should win. Rami Youssef, Ted Danson, Don Cheadle, Michael Douglas, Anthony Anderson. I don't think I've found them. Let's just go and let's just get to the. This is all screwed up. We'll just give you this. Predictions are going to be, the Emmy Awards are going to get a whole lot of press for how they're going to do it, and Kimmel will be back next year. I'm trying to find the predictions sheets, but I cannot find the prediction sheets. Gosh dog it! I hope this is it. The AV Club. Let's find out here. The AV Club should have it. Yes. Okay. We're gonna be doing this, huh? Okay. Nominees for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series. They're saying Jennifer Aniston will win it. Ooh. Yes, for The Morning Show. Bite me, cheesy ad. Ooh, yes. Next slide. Our next one, the lead actor in a drama series, should go to
Steve.
Brian Cox.
Bexley.
Not me. Brian Cox. Although I am hoping Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy win for Schitt's Creek. In fact, what do you know? Lead actress, Catherine O'Hara. No, Midge Maisel, Rachel Bronson should win it. But I'm going to say it because her picture's there. Catherine O'Hara will win for Outstanding Lead Actress for Schitt's Creek. I know we're going to extend here. For lead actor, the prediction is Eugene Levy. Okay, for SCTV, folks. Next prediction, we have supporting actress in a drama. It's going to be Helen Bonham Carter, predicted. Actor will be who? Some guy with the last name of Roman. Kieran Culkin. Okay.
Oh,
We'll skip the other
I
part.
got confused.
Yeah. Let's get you to the let's get to the main cruxes. The Schitt's Creek for comedy and Grey's Anatomy for drama. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's going to be the streaming folks to have it all. So yazoo on that. And that for a very confusing little whoop-de-doo. That's it for me.
And that's it for me, too, I guess. Thank you for listening.
Yep.
We'll see you next week.
Yes, indeed. Ta-ra, everybody.
Bye.